Welcome to another episode of Get Vision TV. I am Michelle Richards-Phillips, your host. Today we'll be focusing on homelessness and poverty and how we can make a difference in the lives of the less fortunate. According to the National Law Center on Homelessness and Poverty, there are over 1.7 million homeless people in the U.S. Poverty and homelessness is also a global issue. How and what can we do to eradicate poverty? Recently, Get Vision TV had the opportunity of attending the 4th staging of the Miami Reggae Festival held in Coconut Grove. The festival showcased 10 bands from 9 countries. Rockers Movement, the organizers of the Reggae Festival, is dedicated to enabling change and inspiring humanitarianism. Part proceeds from the ticket sales will benefit TECO, a youth-led non-profit organization present in 19 countries, including Latin America and the Caribbean. Food donations will be distributed to Curly's House of Style, Inc., Hope Relief Food Bank, whose mission is to improve the quality of the lives of the less fortunate. When we come back, we'll speak with Alfonso Denicio Brooks, founder and CEO of Rockers Movement. Now, we'll take a word from our sponsors.
Housing Foundation of America Incorporated is a leading HUD-approved 501c3 nonprofit organization. Our primary focus is to provide down payment assistance for first-time homebuyers and provide services such as homebuyer workshops, foreclosure prevention, as well as providing counseling for all homeowners. Our mission is to help, preserve, and establish livable, affordable housing for families and individuals. Contact us at 2400 North University Drive, Suite 200, Pembroke Pines, Florida 33024, or telephone 954-923-5001. Visit us at www.mortgagegrants.com.
Well, we're here at the Miami Reggae Festival. Of course, it's Get Vision the TV. And we have the man behind the vision, none other than Mr. Denicio himself, Alfonso Denicio Brooks, founder and CEO of the Rockers Movement. Mr. Denicio, what gave you the power and the authority now? You know, the vision is great, and we love the fact that you're thinking about the less fortunate. But what really encouraged you and empowered you to do this?
God. It really is God. Everything comes from the Most High. You know, I did a festival one year, and by chance there was some elderly people, parents, that they wanted to get into VIP. They were at the show and they wanted to get into VIP. And I remember my assistant asking, like, on this group of people that want to get into VIP. And I was like, are you harassing me? I know I got so much stuff I'm doing. I gotta go. And then she came back to me again. I said, okay, let me go see who these people are that you want to get. So I went over, and it was all these elderly people. And I was like, what do you mean? Of course, bring them into VIP. And I said, oh, enjoy the concert. And then, you know, you're walking up and down, and then they saw me walking and they stopped me. They said, Alfonso, can we talk to you? I said, of course. And the ladies, they started to pray for me. I was like, wow. I like, okay, you know, that puts you on a spot. And then she said something that really, it threw me for a curve. She said that it was a blessing for them. They don't get to go out to see these type of events and get to hang out because they can't afford it. And I kid you not, it threw me a curve.
That's how God works. You know, you use one blessing that you bless somebody, and look at this today. Look at what this has turned out to be. And it's such a blessing to so many people because everybody had to bring canned foods, and you're giving back to the community, and you're now doing it with TECO. And tell me a little bit about why you chose to do it with TECO.
TECO, because of what they do, they're such a positive nonprofit, you know, and what they do to fight extreme poverty and hunger, not just in America, the Caribbean, but Latin America. And our festivals, we cater to such a diverse community. And if you look at the type of artists, we got 10 bands from 9 countries here. That's such a strong statement, you know, for the city of Miami to produce a festival that's reflective of their marketplace, you know. And TECO, they kind of, you know, resonated with us. They mirrored what we were doing. So it was such an easy, no deal. And then we have, not just them we benefit, because we benefit Curly's House, you know, we work with the Phoenix South Florida. We work with so many different nonprofit organizations. We're a nonprofit as well. And we think by, you know, connecting the dots and living in a global village, what will change our community. I believe in the concept to be the change you want to see in the world. Don't try to change somebody. You'll be that change, and it will spring. You will get branches, and we spread it out, and everybody becomes happier from that. You know, you be the example, and we create a better world like that.
Wow, you heard it tonight from the man behind the vision. And we just want you to continue to do what you're doing. You know, God is using so many people to encourage and empower others. And we at Get Vision TV really want to say to you, kudos to you for making this step, for doing this, for continuing for so many years. God bless you. We're praying for you. And just quickly say to someone that you want to empower tonight.
I empower the people. I tell people every day that Rockers movement is only an idea. It really is. The people's support and the people behind us is what makes it a movement. I want to thank my team for always holding me down. I thank you people in the media for recognizing and supporting what we do. Because of your platforms is what gives us strength and initiative to continue on. And you know what? At the end of the day, we're feeding people. And if you give people strength, reciprocity is alive, you know, and God is love. And then from there we move forward. We're trying to, you know, be the life, you know, one love, one heart, one aim, one destiny.
Well, thank you so much. God bless you, and we are praying for you.
Thank you so much.
We also had the opportunity to speak with several of the bands performing here at the Miami Reggae Festival. We're here at the Miami Reggae Festival, and tonight we have with us Natty Roots. They've not blessed the stage as yet, but we know because they're from Brazil, they are really gonna be rocking this crowd. What is it that you do in Brazil that makes the difference, why they chose you?
The band is, their aim is to make music. That music is the best way to project a social positive message into the community. So that's like the principal force behind the band, apart from all of their social community work and projects that they are like really involved in Brasilia.
Just look into the camera and just say something to someone out there who you want to empower or encourage.
I would like to empower and encourage the youth to chase your dreams no matter what, and don't let anybody else who is not in your skin feeling what you feel bring you down and tell you otherwise that you can be who you want to be.
Well, the vision for the Miami Reggae Festival is to help the homeless and to feed the less fortunate. And the vision behind this is the artists and the bands that they chose. It's because they have a vision, and they're for homelessness and they're for feeding the less fortunate. What it is that you guys do together and to give back to the community?
I do poems for the homeless. You know, we like to give back. It's not about giving to yourself, you know what I mean? And playing for free for the people sometimes is what needs to be done, because everyone needs a little shoulder to lean on, you know?
And the vision behind this is that they're giving back to the homeless and feeding less fortunate, because tonight you would have to bring 2 cans of food and you could get in free before 3 p.m. The vision behind this festival is giving back to the less fortunate and just taking care of homelessness. And tonight we have with us 2 of the beneficiaries of the food drive that they're doing here tonight. At this time, let me ask you, Miss Leverand Scott, why did you start this Curly's House?
I started Curly's House because I saw it was a need in our community. I saw that people were facing many adversities with food shortages. So what we did, we got together with people in the community and we started the foundation, Curly's House. And we are all about giving back to the poor and the less fortunate in our community.
Ms. Laverne, tell me, why is it that you decided to partner with the Rockers movement?
Well, he explained to us the vision of the one and giving back to the community, and we feel the same way, and we started the partnership over 3 years ago. We feed over 500 people a day, and we help them find jobs, and we are great and proud to be a part of this movement.
Everybody here, as I've mentioned before, that you had to come into the park with 2 cans of food, and they're actually, the Curly's House is actually the beneficiary of getting the food that's brought into the park today. And you're here in Miami, right?
Yes, we are located in Miami at 6025 Northwest 6th Court.
To all our viewers, you might just know someone who is facing homelessness, someone who don't have it, someone who have a need. And I would just encourage you to visit the Curly's House. Is it Monday through Friday or on the weekends as well?
We're open Monday through Fridays from 9 to 3 for distributions. We're open for donations anytime the person calls. Our number is 786-262-2851 or 305-759-9805. And you can call and we will have someone there. Would you like to make donations? You can make clothing donations, monetary donations, canned good donations, because as soon as the food comes in, we make sure that it's distributed to the people that's needed. Tomorrow we will be feeding over 500 families with what's been collected today.
Oh my God. So you heard it tonight here on Get Vision the TV. We had the opportunity to do a sit-down interview with Tyken Jaffa-Coley from the Ivory Coast, one of the performers here at the Miami Reggae Festival.
Since 2000, SW Catering has been a premier international full-service catering and event center. Located in Sunrise, Florida, offering chef-inspired cuisine in an elegant decor. Meet with us to discuss the possibilities of making your event perfect in every way. Contact Wayneston Wilson, SW Catering, 954-649-3327.
We have with us from the Ivory Coast of Africa, Mr. Tyken Jaffa-Coley himself. Tyken, tell us a little bit about what you do.
I'm a reggae maker from Ivory Coast, but I prefer to say I'm from Africa because this is my hope. I would like one day Africa become one country. Yeah. So we are here for this show. I'm very happy to be here.
Do you have any foundations or do you give back when you perform to the less fortunate?
In Africa, I have my association, and we try in sometimes, we do some show to build some school. So when they invite me to come here, I was very happy because I know it's not only just a reggae festival, but it's a festival to help. Yeah.
Well, you heard it from Mr. Tyken himself that he gives back to schools in Africa when he performs. And that is the vision behind Mr. Denisio with the Miami Reggae Festival, is to give back to the less fortunate. So we just want to thank you for coming here and giving us your time and your skill and using your talent to give back, because that is what it is about, giving back. You can just use a quick minute and just look into the camera and encourage someone.
And I just want to say, in this life, it's not easy for everybody. But what is important is to know who you are and what you're gonna do to fight, you know. And I think one day you will win, you know. I'm from the ghetto too, but I fight, and I think this is what I can say today to everybody.
You know, it's just amazing about the vision of this Miami Reggae Festival. And when you listen to the artists and the performers and the entertainers, you know, it's not about just entertaining the people that are here, but it's what they're doing to give back to the community. And they were chosen, all the artists tonight were chosen simply because they give back to their community. So we just want to thank you, Tyken, because you give back, you're making a difference. And as you say, your goal and your aim is to see Africa be called one country, and we're going to be praying for that because Africa is our homeland as well. Can you just say one love in the camera for me?
One love, everybody, yeah man. And Africa is waiting for all the children, because one day Africa will win. You know, we are one of the richest continents in the world, but there is a big paradox. We are one of the poor continent in the world. So we are fighting to correct that, and we hope all the African children will come back one day to live there, the sun shining. You know, Africa is not what they show in their TV. Africa is another thing. If you want to know Africa, come in Africa, and you're welcome in Africa, because Africa is the mother of humanity.
In the words of Mahatma Gandhi, there are people in the world so hungry that God can't appear to them except in the form of bread. The Word of God says, it is better to give than to receive. Poverty and homelessness is real. Let us play our part through giving by the way of donations or by volunteering. Let us show true love by being our brother's keepers. To all my viewers, you know how it is. If you can't get it, you can't realize it. But more importantly, understand that giving back is very important. God is true and God is real. And if we give back, we will receive. God bless you.